Welcome to the Virtual College Exploration for all Missouri students, sponsored by the Missouri Association for College Admissions Counseling and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to the presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of the many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at moacac.org. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within a week on the same website, moacac.org. I'd now like to turn it over to our presenters.
Good afternoon. My name is Ruben Burnley. I'm the Associate Director of Admission here at Dominican University. About Dominican University, we are a small private liberal arts Catholic school. Roughly about 2,100 students attend, 16-to-1 class size, 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio that we offer here at Dominican. To start off with this presentation, I'd like to show you a little brief video about Dominican that kind of gives you a virtual campus tour to kind of let you see what we have to offer. And then I'll follow up with a little question and answering, but also a little brief presentation about the university. So please bear for 1 second. I will go ahead and switch it to our video.
Welcome to Dominican University in River Forest, Illinois. My name is Araceli Sanchez. I'm a former Dominican University student from the class of 2015. I'm currently a recruiter in our Enrollment Management and Marketing Division and an adjunct instructor in our Rosary College of Arts and Sciences. Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour. Dominican University is leading the way in developing new and better methods for supporting our students and ensuring our graduates are ready for anything. We can't wait to welcome our new and returning students to campus this fall. At Dominican, your needs and education matter most, and your Dominican experience will be life-changing. I know mine was. So we'll go ahead and show you the campus virtually. Dominican University was founded in 1901, and we've been in River Forest since 1922. Behind us is our beautiful Fine Arts building. Let's take a look inside. Our world-class Performing Arts Center is home to our 1,200-seat Lund Auditorium and Martin Recital Hall. Throughout the year, we host major concerts, professional theater productions, prominent national speakers, and student-run shows. This is also the space where our fashion design and merchandising students put on their annual fashion show, a student-led production featuring original designs by our seniors that bring in top industry professionals. Behind me is our newest building, Parmer Hall, which was opened in 2007. This is the home to our Bora College of Health Sciences. In Parmer, we have state-of-the-art laboratories for biology, chemistry, anatomy, neuroscience, and nutrition dietetics. We also have amazing nursing simulation labs where students practice an incredible range of technical skills on high-tech mannequins that mimic all of the body's systems and responses. In our spacious atrium, we host our annual student research exposition. At many colleges, students have to wait until graduate school to conduct major research. Here, not only do all undergraduates have that opportunity, we even award scholarships and assign them faculty mentors to help them achieve their most ambitious intellectual and creative endeavors. This spring, because of the campus closure, more than 100 students moved their research presentations online in a matter of days and held the event virtually for the first time ever. It was amazing. This is one of our larger classrooms located in Parmer Hall. At Dominican, we don't really have big lecture halls. Most of our classrooms are actually smaller than this. Our average class size is only 16 students, probably more intimate than you had in your high school classes. And that is by design, because the close personal connection with professors here is real. They are dedicated first and foremost to students and to teaching. That sounds obvious, but it's not true at many universities where professors focus first on their fields of research and publication, for instance. Here, professors and students collaborate with each other on their projects. Your professors are so eager to meet and talk with you one-on-one about your interests, your career goals, and they remain lifelong mentors. They don't just know your name, they really know you and care about you. The Brennan School of Business is accredited by the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, which places us among the 5% of business programs worldwide to earn that distinction. Besides the great academic programming, Brennan offers career development resources, including a team of former top executives who can help you polish your resume and prepare for job or internship interviews. We really encourage every student, no matter their major, to complete at least one internship, and we have staff to work with you to make that happen. We also offer many opportunities to connect students with potential employers through job fairs and mock interview events. So we take career development very seriously. Many of our students have great jobs lined up well before graduation. Students looking for employment on campus have loads of great jobs to choose from that offer valuable resume experience, from graphic design to working in the IT support center. You will not be sent to fetch coffee. You can even find student jobs that align with your major. This is our incredible social hall. Throughout the day and evening, you can find all sorts of events and activities going on here. One time we had VR gaming. The other time we turned the social hall into an indoor ice skating rink. We also had a reggae band come in here to get everyone dancing one afternoon. Beyond student events, we have 35 student-led organizations on campus for every interest, from improv to anime. If you can't find one you like, you can create your own. This is our dining hall. It's all you care to eat, and we have options for all diets. As a former student, I can tell you that everyone on Dominican's campus is friendly, so you'll never have to sit alone. If you want to learn more about our dining options, please visit diningdu.com. This is the Cyber Cafe, which is one of my favorite places to be on campus when I was a student. Here, you can grab a quick bite to eat, study, or hang out with friends. Normally, this place is bustling with activity. This is the Noonan Reading Room, one of the most beautiful and reflective spaces on campus, really the heart of this university. And it's also a great, quiet place to study. This is Rosary Chapel. Even though we are a Dominican Catholic institution, we welcome students of all faiths or no faith. We are an open and welcoming campus rooted in the principles of Caritas and Veritas, or love and truth. So now we're on the ground level of one of our residence halls, Coughlin Hall, also known as the Coughlin Commons. There's always someone on duty at the security desk keeping everyone safe. And this is also a space where you can hang out with your friends and play a game of pool. So now we are in one of our standard freshman rooms. As you can see, we have beds, desks, and dressers for each of our students. For the fall, we definitely will be exploring all the possible precautions resident students need to take in order to maintain social distancing. If you want to see our other residence halls on campus, please check out our Student Life tab and our homepage, dom.edu. This cool hangout space is known as the L Stop. If you have some free time between your classes or studying, you can invite your friends here for some video games, board games, or just to chill and watch TV. Our fitness center is a great place to fit in a workout. You have access to this even after you graduate through our alumni program. This is our Igini Sports Forum, where several of our 14 NCAA Division III women's and men's teams play their home games. The crowd is always so lively and lots of fun for the home basketball and volleyball games we have here. Outside, we have a beautiful soccer field where our highly ranked soccer teams play. You can check out dustars.com to learn all about our D3 athletics at Dominican. We also offer lots of fun intramural sports, so here everyone can play. I also want to point out our incredible location. We are located in River Forest, Illinois, which is one of Chicagoland's safest suburbs. At the same time, we're only 10 miles from downtown Chicago. We have a free shuttle that takes you to and from the Green Line station, and that is our link to downtown and its amazing career, internship, and cultural opportunities. The Quad is such an amazing place. When it's nice outside, you'll always find students studying and playing games out here. And the Quad is home to some of our most unique traditions, like the Candle and Rose ceremony. That's when, just after dusk on the eve of graduation, seniors process along the cloister walk and symbolically pass the flame of knowledge, a candle, to the underclassmen. The Rebecca Crown Library is a great starting point for your research needs. It has an extensive range of print books and digital research databases, along with a team of professional research librarians who can assist you in person or online. The library is a great place to study, whether it's in one of our group study rooms or in our modern lounge areas. Dominican has invested for years in robust and innovative ways of ensuring nothing stands in the way of student success. Here's a general overview. During your first year, we'll sit down with you one-on-one to lay out a whole roadmap for your 4 years here and beyond, to make sure you're able to achieve all of your goals and complete as many high-impact opportunities as possible, like internships and major portfolio projects. A fellow student and upperclassman working as a peer advisor will check in with you regularly to see how you're doing. They are trained to help and direct you to a whole host of free services, from tutoring, help with writing, workshops on study techniques, and more. We have a wellness center that offers free healthcare services, counseling, and workshops on things like mindfulness and dealing with stress. During the COVID disruptions, all of those services have continued seamlessly online through telehealth and other platforms. Your professors are also an integral part of this holistic support network. The bottom line is we have a data-driven system designed to flag any potential challenges and act fast to clear away obstacles so you can focus on learning and achieving. This is our on-campus full-service bookstore where you can find everything for class and beyond. Many of our students are anxious about the upfront cost of textbooks. One way Dominican helps with that is by providing every student a $500 line of credit every semester in order to purchase those textbooks. Once you decide that Dominican is the perfect fit for you, please be sure to come by and grab your Dominican gear. Here we are in Lewis Hall, which is one of the first buildings on campus. It was actually designed by one of the architects that designed Clayton University. On the first floor of Lewis Hall, you will find the offices of Stars Connect, which is our one-stop shop for all things related to financial aid and student account services. Speaking of financial aid, at Dominican, 100% of our incoming freshmen receive some form of financial aid. Among universities of our size in Illinois, we rank #1 in best value according to US News Report. Lastly, behind me is the office of our president. Everyone at Dominican, from our president to the professors to the staff, are accessible and very engaged with our student body. Thank you for watching and for considering Dominican University. Please feel free to reach out to us with any questions that you may have. We are here for you always, and we hope you and your families stay healthy. We can't wait to welcome you back to campus in person just as soon as we can.
Alrighty. So back to Dominican University again. I just want to, for anybody that came in late, my name is Ruben Burnley. I'm our Associate Director of Admission here at Dominican University, and I welcome you guys to this presentation about Dominican. As I briefly mentioned before, we are a small private liberal arts Catholic school. Roughly about 2,100 students attend, 16-to-1 class size, 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio. Just to kind of let you know what we're doing right now as our university, we kind of are working off of a hybrid model. And what the hybrid model means that some of our classes are actually online and some of our classes are face-to-face. We put in a plan together on the first week of Thanksgiving, November 23rd, that all our classes will be remote here at the institution. So giving the students a chance to be in front with the professors, but also being remote and practicing social distancing. Also, with our students here, and the students that live on campus, they actually all have single rooms on campus. So no student has a roommate, and we're also creating social distancing within the restrooms and everything else here on campus for our students. But a little bit about us right now, as I mentioned, with a small class size of 16-to-1, 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio, we offer over 50 different majors here at Dominican, ranging from our top 3, which is psychology, biology, and also our nursing program, which our nursing program does have a direct entry program. And with the direct entry program, we actually get 10 incoming freshmen to be able to have guaranteed spots their junior year at Dominican, as long as they maintain over a 3.0 college GPA and score over a 68 or higher on the TEAS exam as well. And then we also have a pre-nursing track as well for students to be able to maintain over 3.0 GPA and over 68% of their TEAS exam to get right into our nursing program. Our nursing program is actually connected with 20 area hospitals in the Chicagoland area. But before you even get to the clinicals on our campus, we actually have 2 fresh human cadavers that are used for our nursing, our pre-med, and our physician assistant students to be able to do research and study as well too. We also have a collaborative education trauma center on campus that we do the co-educational teaching for our nursing, pre-med, nutrition and dietetics, social work, and also our nursing students to be able to get a hospital experience to have the overall care for of a patient here at the university. So definitely a great hands-on experience with the nursing. Psychology, as you probably saw in our video, we actually have a dedicated day, which is called URSI, which is our undergraduate creative investigation day. The students are able to do year-long research projects, especially in psychology or any of our academic fields, but be able to present that to the college community to receive Dominican grant money. We actually have an adolescent lab room and a general clinical lab room as well for our students to be able to do some research right here on our campus. And then by the time a student graduates from Dominican and tends to go off to grad school or med school, they're probably going to compete in 2 to 4 different URSI days and maybe have 2 to 4 different journal writings as well as too here at Dominican. Speaking about pre-med, I mentioned with the access that our students are able to have, they're also connected with Rush Hospital, Rush Oak Park Hospital for clinical works, and then being able to apply to different other med schools across the country. So very successful program that we have here for those programs. Now, we also have a program, which is our business program, which actually is a dual degree program where 3.5 years, you receive your bachelor's maybe in international business, accounting, marketing, management. We started a new program this fall called entrepreneurship as well. So in a year, 3.5 years, you get your bachelor's in one of those fields. In a year and a half, get your master's, and you actually get to get 2 internships, one as a undergrad and also as a graduate student here at the institution. We also have a 5-year social work program here at Dominican. We also have a unique program in nutrition and dietetics. We also have a health communication program here, especially with the rise of COVID and being able to get out the public service announcements about that. Health communication is one of our unique majors that's kind of have a lot of students that are interested as well too. But we also have everybody's favorite major that most colleges have, or most high school students, as you guys are thinking about. It's called I don't know, or undecided, or I want to study everything. It's okay. You don't have to declare a major here at Dominican until your first semester of your junior year here at the institution. So if you're one of those students that one day you want to go into psychology, and the next day you want to go into business, and the next day you want to go into nutrition and dietetics, you're able to incorporate some of these core classes that all students have to take that lead into the 50 different majors with your interests that you want to go into. So definitely have the opportunity for our academic programs we have here at Dominican. Speaking about just Dominican in general, every student that comes here has an academic advisor. Someone that sits down with you and kind of plan out your first 2 years or even your 4 or 5 years here at Dominican. Every student will have a first-year advisor as well, just to kind of get your feet wet. And then every student will have a peer advisor as well, somebody to be able, a student, upperclassman, to be able to talk to, be able to help plan out your classes and be able to answer those questions that you might have that you're afraid to ask your academic advisor, first-year advisor, or even your professors, to kind of give you a kind of like a big brother, big sister type opportunity here at Dominican. About Dominican, we're test optional. So which means that you're not required to submit a test score. We became test optional last April for our incoming 2020 class, and now for this class of 2021 students, they are all test optional. Just to kind of give you a breakdown about what we're looking for or what our past class has had, our average freshmen usually have a 3.8 GPA in range between a 19 to a 25 ACT or a 1060 to 1240 SAT. That's what our average freshman. But right now, we're just looking at a 2.7 weighted GPA. You can be able to submit your application and answer any of our essay prompts through the Common App or even our main application online. You'll be able to complete the application process. We are rolling admission, which means that we are review applications and give out admission decisions pretty much every 2 weeks. We'll start reviewing applications around mid-October this year, and then usually right when we start reviewing, we'll be sending out emails and to confirm you that you've been admitted or we need a hold for other information. Now let's say that a student might apply to university and they took the test and they want to be able to submit their test score. They can contact the admission counselors and be able to have their test to be considered for the admission or possibly scholarship process as well too. I know we'll talk about scholarships in just a second. So that's a little bit about our background. We also have students that might be high achieving students and might want a very rigorous program. And we actually have an honors program, which is called the Matt Kelly Scholars Honors Program. This is for students that in the previous years, if you have a 3.75 GPA, you could be potentially admitted into our honors college or honors program here at Dominican, where you're taking some of your seminar classes and some of your core curriculum classes at a higher level. Also with the honors program, we actually bring in guest professors, which is called the Lund Guild Chair. The Lund Guild Chair might be a former Nobel Peace Prize winner in a certain subject area, or maybe a local philanthropist in the Chicagoland area, or someone that's known nationwide. Some of our previous Lund Guild Chairs was Dr. Ibu Patel, who's director and founder of the Interfaith Youth Corps, which was part of President Obama's cabinet. He was here for a full academic year, teaching our students with seminar and also core curriculum classes in social justice, and then being able to take some of our students back to DC to do internships as well too. We also had Christopher Kennedy, who's a nephew of John F. Kennedy, who actually ran for primaries in the state of Illinois for governor, he was here teaching a global economics class and then also being serve as a Lund Guild chair for our seminar classes as well too. So definitely have a great opportunity to be able to be taught by top academic professors across the world. Now, in general, I'm also going to share a little information with you about scholarships and opportunities that we have here. Give me 1 second. So in regards to scholarships, once you're admitted to the university, you're able to receive some type of merit-based scholarships. And our scholarships here at Dominican are very based off your GPA here at the university. So I'm going to highlight our merit-based scholarships and then also some specialty scholarships for some of our students. So right now, some of our students, if you're one of our average freshmen that comes in about a 3.8 GPA, you're right here in a range of our deans to our founder scholarship, which is $17,000 to $15,000 merit-based scholarship. This scholarship is renewable for each academic year of attending Dominican University. The top two scholarships, which are the presidential and the dean scholarships that you see right here, those scholarships you have to maintain over a 3.0 college GPA to retain that scholarship for each academic year here. But all the other scholarships, the founders, the achievement, and the recognition is based off your GPA and you be just maintaining good academic standings. We do have some specialty scholarships. One thing I do want to highlight is that we do have 4 residence halls on our campus, and students that are coming from out of states, especially from the state of Missouri, your residence life grant is actually going to be $4,000 instead of $3,000. So if you're planning to live on campus and you're from out of state, your residence life grant is going to be roughly about $4,000. Also, if you attend a Catholic high school, and we will get that information when you apply to the university, you get additional $2,500 for the Catholic high school scholarship as well. And then we also have a specialty program if you're involved with some type of Upward Bound trio or a couple of things, community-based organization outside of school that helps with college enrichment or college readiness program. You also are eligible to receive additional $2,500 merit-based scholarship as well too. We do have a couple competition-based scholarships that we offer for students that want to go into, nursing. Once you come to Dominican, there is a couple of nursing scholarships that you can apply for where you live in the surrounding suburbs, but students that want to study chemistry or biochemistry, there is an Ida Brechtel scholarship, which is additional $10,000 that you can apply for. The deadline for that is January 15th to apply for that scholarship. And then also students that have about a 3.5 GPA, I'm interested in one of our business fields. We actually have the Benin Business Scholars programs that you can do a competition scholarship, which most likely will be via Zoom, to be able to receive scholarships between $200 to $2,000 to add on your merit-based scholarship. So just to kind of give you an idea about some merit-based scholarships that we offer here at the institution. Now, I know, as we mentioned before, there is a chat box that you can actually submit some questions about Dominican. I'll be glad to read those off and answer those for you. But I'm going to lead into about things that we have involved here on campus. We are, first of all, we have 35 different clubs and organizations on campus, ranging from different programs like academic clubs, like our psychology club, our business club, or even our young professional club that we have on campus. We have special interest clubs ranging from a gaming club or nutrition club that we have on campus, and different ethnic clubs that we have for our like Black Student Union, our Italian club, our French club that we have, our Latino Student Alliance that we have offered here at Dominican. No one's going to say you have to join all 35 or you have to join 1 or 2, but you do have a great opportunity to expand your college experience here at Dominican University. One thing about our clubs and organizations is that you can actually start a club. So if there's a club organization or a special interest that you were involved with in high school or something that you think that will be prominent here at Dominican, you can actually create your own club here at Dominican. You all have to have is your bylaws and being able to get a petition signed and be able to have that submitted to student government and be able to receive student government money to be able to start your club organization here at Dominican University. We do offer 14 intercollegiate athletic programs here at Dominican. We are Division III for athletics, which means we do not offer any athletic scholarships, but we do have some very competitive programs here at Dominican. Within those 14 intercollegiate sports teams, one of the prominent, all our fall sports right now, due to our conference and also due to COVID, all our fall athletic events are actually moved to the springtime. So that's including like our women's volleyball, our men's women's soccer, tennis, also men's golf, and also cross country will be now in the spring sport that we offer. But when we were in session, our women's soccer team actually only had one loss in the conference for the past 3 years, and also been conference champs for 2 out of the 3 years here at the Dominican, and also went to the NCAA tournament as well too. Our men's soccer team is well known, one of the top programs, top 25 in the United States, but also one of the top programs in the Midwest for men's soccer as well too, and they'll also reach as high as the Final Four for Division III. One of our newer programs, which was men's volleyball, which actually men's volleyball started as a club sport and won national championships in 05 and 07, became an official sport. And for the past 9 years, they've also been ranked in the top 25 for men's volleyball for Division III, and we reached all the way to the semifinals for men's volleyball. We also have a baseball program that actually plays at a minor league baseball park, and our women's softball team actually plays at a professional softball stadium as well too. One of our newer sports that just happened last fall, we actually have a women's bowling team, which is a brand new program that just happened last winter. So we definitely have those opportunities for students to be able to be involved. But if you choose not to participate in intercollegiate athletics, we do have intramural programs from flag football to soccer to volleyball to basketball, different programs like that for you to be able to participate and be able to have competitive juices. A little bit about River Forest, or where our location is that we're surrounded by $1 million homes, but also a nice quaint area that's a little bit outside of Chicago. To my folks that live in the St. Louis area, we're actually kind of compared to like a Kirkwood area or Clayton area. It's kind of like our similar location. So definitely have a great opportunity to be able to do some nice walks on nice evenings like today, or a nice little jog ready for your chemistry class here at Dominican. So you definitely be able to explore the River Forest area, but then also next door, which is Oak Park, which is also houses our Green Line location to get you into downtown Chicago. So that's a little bit about Dominican. I want to open the chat box to open for any questions that you guys may have about Dominican. As you guys are trying to type out any questions, I'm going to just give you a couple other facts and figures about Dominican that we offer here. We were just announced 2 weeks ago as #1 in the state of Illinois for social mobility in U.S. News and World Report. We're ranked in the top 10 in the Midwest region in U.S. News Report as one of the comprehensive university as best values. We went up to number 11 for our education program in U.S. News and World Report as well. So very proud of our local rankings within the Midwest region and also within the state as well too. I put in my ID, I put my name, but also put my email address as well, because I'm actually will serve as a mission counselor for students that are coming from the state of Missouri. So if you ever have any personal questions or want to check on an application, feel free to contact me through using the email address that is attached to this screen as well too. Still see it. We'll also want to share with you guys is a little bit of our academic programs that we offer here at Dominican. Give me 1 second, I will share that with you. So as you see, here's a list of our academic programs that we have. And like I said, we have over 50 different academic programs, starting from A to pretty much to T, from American Studies to biology, as I mentioned. We also have a dual degree program for engineering. So students that want to go into engineering, our dual degree program is actually with Illinois Tech, which means that you'll come and study mathematics, computer science, or physics, or minor in physics, and maintain a 3.25 college GPA. you can study aerospace engineering, architectural, chemical, civil, computer, electrical, and mechanical engineering at Illinois Tech. So in 5 years, you get 2 degrees, one from us and one from Illinois Tech. The good thing about it is that all your merit-based scholarships and everything that you receive for financial aid stays with Dominican for all 5 years. So you actually get an Illinois Tech degree under Dominican's dime. So it's a great opportunity for you to do that. I mentioned that our business program is actually a 5-year program, 3.5 years bachelor's and 1.5 years master's. And then also our social work program is another one that is definitely a 5-year program that you're able to do as well too. And we have some other minors that we offer. And also in regards to Dominican, we also are offering campus visits. You can actually go to our website, dom.edu /campus visits. And we also actually have tours on Saturdays, ranging from 10 to 4. And you can sign up for half-an-hour blocks, which we will limit to maybe like 3 families per tours, just to create the social distancing. But you're able to visit us on the weekends through a campus tour and have a brief chat with a mission counselor that will be there. Or even during the weekday, we actually do campus tours at 10:30 and at 1:30. And either before or after your campus tour, you're able to meet with a mission counselor and talk about your next steps as well too. So definitely we're still practicing social distancing and everything else, but we still want to give the opportunity for students and families to be able to come and check out the campus. And if you're ever going to do a getaway weekend, if it's feasible, you're able to come and visit Dominican, and we have that opportunity for you. So just to recap everything about Dominican, we're about 10 miles from downtown Chicago in the town of River Forest. About 2,100 students attend, 16-to-1 class size, 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio. We also have a career development office that's involved with students starting their freshman year. So being able to create resume writing, looking out for internships. We actually host an etiquette dinner for our students to be able to be prepared for those lunch interviews and understand how to utilize some utensils and how to properly chew and eat food in the interviews and answer questions. So we definitely do that. And also a fashion show as well for our students to be able to prepare for interviews as well too. As a matter of fact, the fashion show that we do for interviews is also a cooperative program with our apparel design and apparel merchandising program, which actually has our own fashion show that students are able to utilize here. And some of those students that are in our fashion program are able to do internships with top programs like BCCG, Ralph Lauren, Guess as well too, and then also some boutique shops in the Chicagoland area. So students that want to go into that apparel design, apparel merchandising program, you definitely have that opportunity here at Dominican. But as I mentioned, the career development office is involved with students starting their freshman year here. And we also have different other support services through our Student Success and Engagement Office, where these students, or if you need some resources like a tutor for a writing lab or maybe math or any sciences, you're able to have that, and those opportunities are free of charge for our students. Also, we have a disability services here for students that might need some accommodations as they were receiving in high school and be able to continue on in college is another thing as well too for resources for our students. Just checking the chat box and see any questions, but a couple of things I do want to pinpoint for students is that we are part of the Common App. We're part of Common App, and we actually have our own application online as well too. Both applications are free of charge with the Common App on our Dominican application. And as I mentioned, we are actually going to start reviewing applications around mid-October. And from mid-October, every 2 weeks, we'll give out admission decisions. And we'll also have our admission portal as well that each student will have to be able to check on the next steps for financial aid, a checklist for enrolling here at Dominican University. Also, for students who might not be able to visit virtually, we are actually offering one-on-one Zoom meetings as well too with students. And then also being able to do virtual tours is the one that you probably saw earlier in this presentation. But then also we would do also individual visits that you could be able to meet with our professors via Zoom or even a telephone conversation. And that's how accommodating our professors are. Once you come to campus, you're going to see that home appeal here at Dominican, starting from our president's office, which is the first door when you enter on campus, to pretty much our professors in their offices and where they're located here on our campus. So very excited to be able to work with students from Missouri, to be able to come and check us out. We do actually, Missouri is actually one of our second and third largest outside states of Illinois that we have students. And so being able to take a quick flight or a quick drive, jumping from wherever you're at to jump on 55, that'll lead right into our campus, is a great opportunity for students to be able to connect with us. We'll also share with you guys as our students that we know that are living on campus, being able to have a single room is a good advantage for our students. They're enjoying that, but also our students in our honors program, they actually get to stay in Murray Hall, which is one of our nicer residence halls that actually has the high ceilings, and then also has just a very a quiet area for our students to be able to study that is dedicated for our honor students here at the institution. And also, so applications, yes, our applications are all online. And also I want to mention that if we have any potential students that are looking to be recruited from our athletic program, you can actually check out our website, which is dustars.com, dustars.com, and you can actually fill out an athletic questionnaire, and our coaches will be in contact with you in regards to recruitment. Once you fill out a questionnaire, they'll receive that information and they'll personally reach out to you and be part of the recruitment process. So definitely be able to do that. Some of, like I said, our fall sports, unfortunately, are not able to compete this fall, but we are moving all that to the spring semester for our fall athletes. So definitely it's going to be some great times in the spring with all our sports being able to be active in the springtime, but we're looking forward to be able to host that here at Dominican. And then a little bit about Dominican and how we became with our name of Dominican. We're founded by Dominican Order Sisters in Cincinnati, Wisconsin. And as the video mentioned, we moved to the original campus in 1922, but in 1901 is when we founded in Cincinnati, Wisconsin on a mound. And then we moved to this location in River Forest in 1920, we opened our doors in 1922 to open up students from St. Clair's Academy, which we were called, to Rosary College. And in 1997, we actually changed our name from Rosary College to Dominican University, paying homage to Dominican Order of Catholics that we founded from. And as I mentioned in the presentation about scholarships, students that graduate from a Catholic high school are actually eligible for additional $2,500 scholarship. And that scholarship is renewable for each academic year of attendance here at Dominican. You are required to take one theology class at Dominican, but the good thing about these classes is that you get a selection of what class you can take. So it can be World Religion, Religion in America, Old Testament, New Testament, Catholicism America, you get to take one class. And that's the same thing for some other different content area studies. So like literature, being able to do British literature, maybe do that as a study abroad program, or American literature, which we are next door to Oak Park, which is the home of the Ernest Hemingway Society. And that's a great opportunity for you to do research. There was a question about visiting campus at this time. Yes, you're able to visit campus at Dominican. You can go to our website at dom.edu. And from there, at that website, you're able to click on visits and be able to schedule an individual visit to our campus. As I mentioned, for our campus visits, we do them tours at 10:30 and 1:30 through Monday through Friday, and then starting actually this Saturday for the month of October and also the month of November, we are actually doing Saturday campus tours between 10 and 4, so you can sign up and be able to do individual tours on the half-an-hour block as well too. And then if you have any personal questions or weren't able to find out the information about campus tours, you could actually click on my email address, which is in my box on the lower left-hand corner, I believe. You can email me personally, and I can be able to direct you to the site for our campus tours and our campus visits as well too. And again, we do offer Zoom visit meetings as well too for our students. I know that got about 3 more minutes left of this presentation, but I do, we'll take more questions, and I believe that I pretty much covered everything with the campus tour and also any other things about Dominican. But again, definitely visit our website, which is www.dom.edu, and that will get you connected to our missions page, our campus visit pages, and also learn about our different majors as well too. And I just want to let you guys know that in November, we're actually going to have a day called Discover Dominican Day, which is going to be via virtually online. And this gives you an opportunity to be able to talk to professors, different spots of the day. So if you're one of those students who are undecided and want to talk to someone in our business field, business program, or even into our psychology program, you actually will be able to talk face-to-face and have a brief presentation for that visit day that we'll have in November. And that's actually listed on our website as well too. And I will follow up for all the students who are participating in this seminar. I'll send you a link to that as well too, but definitely Discover Dominican, which is actually the second Saturday in November, which will be a great day for if you're very undecided or you know what particular major you're looking to go into. We'll actually have our professors available for that day again. Just checking the chat. No further questions I see right now. Again, I know we're getting ready to come up to the hard close, but again, my name is Ruben Burnley, and my email address is on the side of my ID. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions about Dominican, about the application process, and also the financial aid process as well too. I know October 1st is coming up on Thursday, so definitely if you're interested in Dominican, add Dominican down on your FAFSA, and we actually will start giving out financial aid awards starting around mid-December. So if you're admitted mid-October, you'll get your admission decision right around pretty much the end of October, 1st of November, and then around mid-December is when we'll be able to offer financial aid awards if you actually happen to finish your FAFSA by the time you're admitted. And I will also serve as your financial aid counselor, as well as not only as your admission counselor here at Dominican. So I thank everyone for participating in today's session, and feel free to contact me, and I wish everyone a good, successful academic year. And hopefully we'll see you on campus soon at Dominican University.
Thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of the many sessions being hosted, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions at MOACAC.org. In about a week, you'll be able to find the session's recording as well as the other session recordings at MOACAC.org. Thank you.